Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Sean here from Sean's RC Adventures, and we are gonna be working on the Vanquish on the four VS4-10 Phoenix portal. Man, I still have a hard time saying that. It's like really a real tongue twister. So let's see where we left off last night, guys. We left off right in the middle of the D-bag. So this is where we left off. The fun part of the D-bag is going to start. So let me grab the rest of the D-bag. Pour it out. Actually, you know what? First of all, let me find this again on my chat. Sorry about that, guys. I looked up and I was like, why is my chat there? And then I realized you have to actually go on it yourself. Let's see who we have in the chat here. We got Kevin Gibbs, Green Frog RC, Bob's RC, Queenie. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So let me just set that over there. So, guys, this is my own shirt. I didn't put a link in the chat tonight. I had a link in the other night. I didn't put it in tonight. Semperdes, what's up? Welcome in. As you can remember, I did spread these parts out a little bit. These are all the parts of the D-bag. This is where we left off. Our last victory was installing that E-clip. You can see it right there without any mishaps. First attempt on a live. I was actually pretty happy with that. Hey, Wolseley RC, welcome in. Semperdes, welcome in. Big Red Bitch, hey everyone, driving the girlfriend's house, but I'll listen. Well, hey Joe, welcome. So let's see, guys. We flip this. Let me know how the sound is tonight, guys. Can you? Because I'm still on the fence for this new microphone. See if it's going to cut the mustard or not. So if I can remember, last night we needed the 2.5. We needed the 2. And we needed the 1.5. So we needed all 3 of these. Building this. Go. Readings. So tonight, guys, I plan will only be here maybe I don't know, maybe we'll get the D-bag done and maybe we'll do the shocks or something, because I know the Tank RC, and he normally has a chat as well, so we'll make sure we get with the tank later. Sounds okay tonight, Sean. Good. I'll keep an eye on it because I noticed there is a little light on it that goes green and yellow. I think when it's yellow, and I'm going to mess with you stage. So we left off that E-clip right here was the last piece of the puzzle that we done last night. So now let's see what all we have for tonight. Started. Well, I'm gonna have to pour this stuff out. Yes, people, I'm just pouring stuff out without anything being sorted out. I did see that grub screw just take off right there. So it does say we need a washer. So it looks like we need this little washer right here. We need a bearing. It looks like this one, and then I need one of these. Is there a difference in the 2 of these? One's a 32, one's a 30, and one's a 32. So I'd say this one's a 30. Say this one's a 32. So I'm gonna need that. Looks like this bearing is in the back of it right here. Too tight. It looks like it's a smaller bearing for the inside. So it's like this one. Is that one? Yep, definitely that one. Hey, Tank, welcome in. Gurus, welcome in. I just saying, Tank, you know you have your RC tank or your RC talk tonight, so we'll make sure we're nowhere near interfering with that. That's a show that goes on every Thursday night. So if any is haven't checked out RC talk on a Thursday night, stop by the Tank RC channel tonight. You'll be able to get at it. Let me see if I can use something and knock that out again. It seems very tight. Want to knock out, but I'm gonna push it in better. That seems to get in as tight as I'm going to get it anyway. Just seems like it should be in a little bit better, so it's sticking out a little bit. Focus. Here we go. There we go. Focus. Come on. Take it away out of the picture. See if it comes back into focus. Yeah, just doesn't want to focus tonight for some reason. But you can see it sticking up just a slight little bit. There we go. It focuses. I don't think it should be sticking up like that. But I just can't seem to push it back in any tighter. So maybe it is supposed to. I don't know. You know, I guess we'll find out as we go along. So it's showing this piece. I know Tank, you built one of these. Did yours stick out a little bit like that? Darn, I can't put Sean on timeout right now. I guess I'll have to wait until later. Totally, Tank. Totally. I don't have Nightbot, so you're lucky. Man, I still don't think that's right. But I could be wrong. Could be the way it's supposed to be. As I said, we'll find out in a few minutes. So this looks like this one. It looks like this one. And this is over like this. And like this. And the washer goes on the outside. That's that one for the moment. Now it's like this shaft with the 22s of these. So obviously the smaller one. That's the 22s. looks like it's one of these, it looks like. Couple of different sizes of these things, so that one actually looks short. Looks like it's this one. Is that nice? Suggest perhaps another pin size. No, it's not it wasn't a pin, it's the actual it's inside the actual cog itself, and all the bearings are they're all the 4 mil bearings that's left, so it's definitely that bearing. It is definitely that bearing, so. I'm not sure what the washer. Put that washer on there. This one, where's that piece I was cutting? Looks like this goes on here. It looks like they mix metal. It looks like they're mixing metal and plastic in this for some reason. This one. That's this one. Yeah, see, look, that one. So I'm gonna go back to that other one because look, that one went in no problem. So it doesn't stick out. Do that. So I will go back and just see if I can get that other one out and just re-snug it back in. Yes, the transmission is very confusing. So look at the instructions very carefully and go step by step. Yeah, it is. There's a couple of little pieces here, like when they mix off the parts tree and then off the other stuff. Man, I tell you what, they don't leave you just. Let me get a pair of tweezers for putting these things in. You don't just line it up right. It's hard to get it in with the grips at the back. You gotta just come straight down into it. So once you go straight down into it, it comes down no problem. So then this one looks like it's the shaft this way. It looks like it's the shaft. Get another one of these. So it's this, and it's this way. And this way. Okay. So I want to just go back to this one, guys. I want to just take this off again. See if I can get this bearing out or in, one of the two. I wonder if it's just slightly, it might be slightly lap-sided or something when I putting it in. Might have just put a little bend when I was putting it in. Are you using the right pin? I just see that comment there now. Did everybody go radio silent all of a sudden? Man, how can I get this out? Oh, okay, the bearing problem. Sorry. I was doing too much multitasking, trying to watch, listen, drive. No worries, no worries. See, I won't be able to get this freaking thing out now. I don't want to put scrapes and scores on it. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can get the smaller one out first. Maybe. There we go. If I get that one out now, maybe I'll be able to get at the bigger one, the back. I had to tap a couple of my bearings in also. Yeah, this one's really and really. Oh, got to back out at least. So. Man, that is tight. They're as tight as a nun's crotch, that's for sure. Fly High Ireland, welcome, brother. Guys, if none of you know Fly High Ireland, go check out his channel. Man, the man makes me homesick every time I watch his channel. You know, some beautiful drone videos around Ireland. He also does some crawler videos and stuff, but some of the drone footage he gets around Ireland is just amazing. Like, so I wonder if I tap that just down in a little. So it is actually, if you look inside it, I don't know if the camera will show. Yeah, it's hard to see, but it is all the way in on the inside. So then I guess this one does stick out that little bit on the front. It seems weird that it has a little bit sticking out. I just do the washers I took off the. Man. What did I just do the washers? Couldn't have gone that far. There's one of them. Where's the other one? There's one. Is the other one still on here? Or did I pick it up? No, it is not on the. So what I will do until I find it, I will use one of the washers from here. So I'll use that one. All right. Green Frog, hello. Thank you, Sean. No worries, man. No worries. You do have an awesome channel, like, so everybody in here should actually go check each other out, check out what everybody's doing. I'll set that aside before I end up cutting the wrists myself. So it looks like this is this way. It looks like one of the hole this way goes in. Looks like that one's that way. Hmm. I'm not. So it looks like, I don't know, this one's a weird one. Whatever way this one's going together. Hey, barbecue, welcome in. Ireland and Scotland are the only places outside of the US I'd like to visit. Grandpa from Scotland. Sweet Kevin Gibbs. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So it looks like it shows this on the instructions when you're building it to be like this. Shows it to be like this. But when you look down here, when it shows it placing it, it actually shows it. It shows this piece up over the top of this. But this one definitely doesn't fit over the top of that, so that's a little confusing. So let me see if there's another one of these that fits over that. Maybe this one. See, these don't fit right over that. So that's a little, I don't know, am I doing something wrong with it? Because there's a couple of different ones now that I've tried, and none of them actually fit over this. So it shows it this way in instructions to be built. And then down here though, it shows this plastic piece is up over the top of this. And that's three different ones now that I've tried. I can't get none of them to go over the top of that. Okay, so here's one. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. There's one out of all four of them that's completely hex headed on both sides. And there's three of them that have a round side and a hex side. So it's the one that has hexes on both sides is what you need to go out over it. See, that works a little better. Let me just cut that excess part of the tree off though. Yep, that definitely is a lot better. Hello, Keegan, Kevin, Tank. Sorry, I was driving. Problem, JM, welcome in. So then this one goes down in here. And this one is in here, like so. This is going to drive people insane, just seeing me push all these screws to one side. But crap happens. I don't I don't have time right now to separate these all out completely. I'll just see before I grease this up and make sure it is the right way around. So, yep. So this will need some grease, guys. This is the messy part right now, greasing stuff up. I think there's a page on them instructions that I've done that doesn't have grease all over them. But again, I don't like to over grease them. PG Boost, welcome. Good. So as I said, guys, I've never built this. I built the VS4-10 Vanquish. I built the Vanquish transmission before, but I've never built this particular one because this has some interesting features on it. That's for sure. So let me see who's. It looks like AC Frog. He's just posted something. That was my phone just beeping to let me know. Looks like just the right amount. Not too much, not too little. Just enough to keep all the gears wet. Alrighty then. Set this here for a second. Get it to stand. Just set this to the side. So our next plan of attack is going to be this bad boy. Looks like this. It's like 4 bearings. Hey, Dominic's welcome in. They're bringing in the Camaro to take the Mustang next year. It's been finalized. Who the V8 supercars are on this weekend? Oh, that's what he's talking about then. V8 muscle cars. Yeah. So it looks like these drop in here. Looks like they drop in here. And this piece, this is the pieces that obviously gonna do the dig and gonna do the different speeds and stuff. It looks like this section drops in right here. And 2 with them. The next build I have right after this one, I'm definitely gonna have to organize the screws a lot better because there is a lot to that next build. It's under the table already, sitting ready to go. So again, like look how easy everything lines up with the Vanquish. Like I can actually put them in. I can actually put them in with my hands. But what size are they? 2 millimeter. So that look nice and smooth. That just goes in. I don't even need the nut driver. But I will just put it on there. Give them a small bit of tighten. One thing about the Vanquish transmissions, you definitely don't want to over tighten the screws. Over tightening, you will get some clicking in your gears, and sometimes your gears won't even go because they get what do you call it? They get caught up in the gears. So it looks like we have this gear to go on here. Looks like that one goes on there. And it looks like interesting. Did I put two bearings somewhere where I wasn't supposed to? It's saying that this is supposed to get two bearings right now, and I don't have any bearings. Let's see, guys, if I have any bearings lying around. No. So let me go back and see if I put two bearings somewhere where I wasn't supposed to. Like 4 bearings went in there. 2 bearings there, 2 bearings there. 2 bearings back there. 4 bearings there, which I have. Why am I missing 2 bearings for this? 5 by 9 by 3 millimeter bearings. Let me go back to the start of the transmission, guys. Start of the D5. I put that bearing in, I put that bearing in, I put that bearing in. That's good. I put them bearings in, which is good. I put the 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And the E-clip. Then 2 bearings into this one, which I did. No bearings into this one, 2 bearings into this one. And 4 bearings into this one. Oh. It looks like I'm down 2 bearings. RC next Tuesday, welcome brothers, welcome, welcome. So guys, it looks like, nope, I am not, so it looks like lying in the bottom of the box when I threw this in last night. It looks like there's bearings just lying in the box. Yay. That's why, folks, when you do a build, take your time and actually lay it all out and just don't throw crap back in the box when you're done. Just one. So the two pieces come together with four. No, I found them. They just must have rolled out of the bag when I threw it back in the box last night. That's the thing about it. But the thing is, I actually found another one, so I wonder if I'm missing one from somewhere else then. Which it could be. I don't know. I'll figure it out as we go. So it looks like this one goes on here, like so. Nothing on that one. Okay, now here's something. None of the instructions guys show it anywhere, even the other page. But if you look right down here, it actually shows a knee clip on the end of this one here. So I gotta try and get this E-clip on. And now, of course, I got grease all over my hands. So this is gonna be fun. Everybody got their cameras in slow motion so we can see where the hell this E-clip ends up. Oh, what? No way. Straight on. That that is America, guys. That's two E-clips, one last night, one tonight. Straight on. Everybody's saying hello to each other again there. So now it looks like this cover is on this way. Look at it. Come on. I don't want to force it in there, but come on, you bastard. That one just fell out on me. Now I gotta look at what way that one was put together again. Let's actually this side up. Side in. Oh man, covered in crease now. On this side. Here. It's a matter of lining up all these holes, right? I can't get this to line up at all. Get one side to line up, but then this end one I can't get to. What the heck? This thing just keeps popping out. You have to try and get the ends of the rods to line up with the ball bearings inside it, like inside of this case. The four ball bearings, you got to try and get the ends of these. You got to get the ends of these four posts to line up inside there, and then ball bearings. It's not an easy task. Guess I can get one side to line up, no problem. I want to just force it in there. What the hell? Which freaking one is it? I think it's that middle one. It's just Oh, you're going to get ready for some rage time if this keeps up. I won't want to replace the motor in the Phoenix. Yeah. This is just ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. What might be easier? Freaking. I was gonna say it might be easier to put them into the back of that casing first and then slot it down, but doesn't look like that would be any easier. Let's take this. Seems like that middle one all the time. Oh, this is about to be a rage against the machine, guys. So make sure to check the slope of the top gear before you finish building the trans. Go through your instructions, make sure you didn't miss something. No, I have it there. I can't seem to line up the middle one for some reason. Like everything's lining up except that one. Ah, this one's good. Let me take this over here. Let me put this stuff back on here. Definitely seems to be an issue with this. It's definitely with this middle one for me. Yes, it's definitely that. It's definitely the middle one. I don't have a freaking flashlight to look up inside it to see where. You know, it definitely shouldn't be this much of an issue. Oh man, I give props for doing it live. I'm sharing some of the potential difficulties. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It definitely shouldn't be that hard. Like so. It seems to be okay. There's some blocking the inside. Doesn't seem to be something blocking it. I know, guys. I'm about to like throw this thing straight out the window. I'm with Green Frog and doing it live. Hell of a job. Good evening, y'all. Ghost Venom, welcome, welcome. I tell you, if I wasn't live right now, there'd be a lot of freaking swearing going on. That's for sure. To the drive shaft side, I can get no problem. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I wonder if I try this one backwards. So let me see if I try it this way now, and then this should be like this. So I'm gonna try putting them all in here first, and then going this way at it. Since obviously the other way wasn't working. That's the closest I've got it so far. Definitely shouldn't be this hard, guys. Everything spins, everything turns. So let me just. Yeah, I'm building this one. The small one, the 22 should be at the bottom. Okay. The 25 at the top, which I have. These pieces are right length. Let's gear over the top of it. It looks like. I wonder, guys, if it's that one. Remember that one bearing I sent? It wasn't sitting in right. I wonder if it could be that just causing a small millimeter of a fraction in it. Does the E, oh, mother fudger. Does the E clip go on the other side? No, there's only one. There was only one. Yeah, it's only one location for the E clip right here. There'll be no grease left in these things by the time I'm done. So it's bearing in there. I don't know if that's what it could be, guys. Just that little bearing that's sticking out, just a small bit, it's stopping it going down in. This is annoying. I definitely think it's something to do with that middle shaft, guys. Definitely, I'm getting convinced of it. I put try it again this way, guys. Yes, I can't even doing it this way. I can't get that middle shaft to go into the bearing. I think that's what it's on. Let me take. Man, you must be having a nice laugh in that chat, anyway. So that's it. All the way in the middle one now. All the way into that one. And now that's that one all the way. So we're all the way in this way. So I'll be a monkey's uncle. Still don't think it's tight as it could be. Unless the screws will pull it in tighter. Maybe. Just check, see everything's turning. So everything's moving, everything's turning. So let me just try and see if I put a couple of screws not now. That will help. So 2 long ones. And that 1 long one first. Let's just see if this will help the situation now, guys. Hopefully that's it. I'm hoping before I go too crazy with it. Get the other screws in first. So looks like two of these. One goes over here. Trail crawlers, welcome. The RCVHX22, welcome in. Where does that other one go? There's one underneath it. Man, I tell you what, that was as close as I came till a rage in a while. So it definitely helped that time putting them inside the. It definitely helped putting them inside the cover first. It definitely helped, that's for sure. What the fuck is this piece of? Did I miss a piece in this? I don't know what this. I don't know what this piece is for. Maybe you can have two different types of transmissions or something. I know, but I don't see it. I don't see it here in these instructions anywhere. Maybe it's a piece if you want to do away with all like all the shifting stuff. So everything seems to be turning smoothly. No grinding or knocking. You can see everything moving in. I don't know, it's hard to see, but you'll see them shafts spinning inside there too. It's hard to see with that camera. But everything is spinning inside that. So, man, I tell you what, guys, thanks for sticking with me with that part because that was about to go out through my window. Kind of looks like a dig assembly. Yeah, Keegan, it does. But I know in this one there's going to be a piece that comes out over here, and then you have the piece that comes out over here. So maybe this is for if you want to do away with one of these, then this would just go on the back here instead. Maybe because it's the same shape. So maybe it does away with one of these things. There's no mention of it in the. There's just no mention of it. Yeah, I'd say this is probably for if you want to modify different ways, because you also have this piece as well. Comes on the part threes too. So it could be a few different ways to build this transmission, or they're just like leftover parts from like the Vanquish Alter and stuff. It could be just the same parts trees with just a different back piece on it. So I wanted to double check that. Yep, absolutely no mention of it whatsoever. So it does say you can put. I wonder if you put. So it does say you can put two different caps on this. So you can put the flat cap on it like this that just has the Vanquish symbol. Or you can put this one. But I don't know if this one sticks up into the. I wonder if you put this one on it. I don't know if them little gears are meant to stick up into the cabin then. Like it looks like two little. Come on, focus. Put it in the middle, man. See. There's like two like gear shifters on it. But I don't know if you're meant to cut, if you put them on, you're meant to cut something out of the interior and it sticks up into the interior. So for now, I'll just do the flat one for now. I'll just do the flat one. And Kobo, I see Sean. Yeah, it is totally. And that was actually really testing my patience there now, getting my cover on. So it did work out better putting it into the plastic first and then putting it on that way. I never had that much problems with one of them before. So is the sound still good, guys? I actually plug my phone in a minute. RC Master, welcome in. Kudos to you for not throwing it out the window, Sean. I tell you, it came damn close. You did a lot better at holding your temper than I, bro. I call that ace one. Built every name in the book. Yeah. I tell you, like it's funny, if I hadn't been live, I I'm sure there would have been a hell of a lot of language being used. That took a long, long time. Like all the rest of it built easy, and then getting that cover on, which shouldn't have been so hard, guys. So I don't know why, but it did work out there whenever I put them in the plastic housing and then done it in reverse of what it shows. But there's always going to be something in a kit somewhere that like doesn't go just exactly. Like I can't blame Vanquish for anything with that. That is what it is. That just is what it is. Well, now the fun part, guys. This is the part I've never actually done before. So it looks like it's this flat bar with the. So this looks like your dig is in this side. It looks like the dig is in here. Okay, so right, install 3mm set screws flush with the top case into lock dig function. Move arm to forward position and use front 3.5mm set screw. So this piece, this piece, looks like this piece goes in here like this. What's the two set screws? Let me get two set screws. That's what she says, Sean. Yeah, Gary, what's up, bro? So I wonder what the exact position for this freaking thing is. It's it probably lines up with that hole right there. So you meant to line them two holes up. Kidding me? You have to take this screw back out. Don't say that's stupid. You take this screw back out in order to get the set screw in, unless that goes in any tighter. Well, over tighten it. Okay, maybe if I tighten it to there, I'll get that set screw down past it, will I? I will. And they make sure they have that measured to the millimeter. Take care, Samperties. Have a good one. Right, install set screws flush with the top case to lock the dig function. Move arm forward position and use front set screw to hold in position. Set them two down flush. And looks like you put this piece in. Oh, no, it looks like this rubber piece. Okay, so it's one of the rubber pieces over it then, too. So looks like it's this. So I guess that's how they seal it. So you got rubber gasket goes out over then this piece. Ooh, you can get that rubber gasket to sit on. So it looks like that rubber gasket goes down over the top of this, but I can't get it to sit flush, maybe like that. Maybe the other way around. Hang on, guys. Just everybody can hear you. What's up?
My bags. I need my bags.
Okay, go talk to mom on that.
Mom said to
All
give
right,
you-
just give me 5 or 10 minutes. All right, guys, sorry about that. My daughter coming in. Let's, I meant to screw this down first. Definitely shows this, it shows this bar going in first and then this over it, but If I put it that way, if we do it this way, just can't get this. Just can't get this to sit down right. Maybe when you put this one over it, it'll sit right. Maybe I'll try. I know what I'll do. I'll install this inside this first. That'll be a better way to do it. So I think that might be a little bit better way to do it. Not too sure if that's the right way or not. Four of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need to do something different with the lighting in here. Hard to see. It lights up good for the camera, but for me, it's hard to light up, especially because I'm using my phone for the charger or for the chat. Sorry, I haven't looked at the chat for a while. Life happens. Does it go between the two plates? Yeah, Kevin, that's what I was just doing with it there. I just put it inside the plate. Seems to go on a little bit better. Not it's I think it's just more for like a waterproof gasket or something. Not too sure if that's exactly what it is. Or dust, maybe it's dust-proof gasket or something. I don't want to fully tighten these up yet, guys, in case I have to take them apart, because this next part is the next part is the part that has all that other bar in it that does like not the 2-speed. It puts it in the from 4-wheel drive to rear wheel drive and everything. So, and then it'll change what do you call it, like the overdrive. It'll change the overdrive on the fly. Just remove spur gear. Yeah, to get to the motor is handy because you just have this. This cover is all that goes over the motor. Like so, this just goes over the motor, and then when you screw it together, that's all. It's a couple of screws takes it apart to get at the screws for the actual motor, so you don't have to take the whole transmission apart again, it'll actually just be this cover plate that comes off the, which thank God it is, because otherwise it'd be a pain in the ass. Yes, but the cover over the trans has to come out. So looks like this piece, this piece. More that brass ring. Yep, so there we go. The brass ring actually catches both of them. So once you put that one in, the hole at the back of this one lines up with the hole at the back of this one. And then the brass ring just goes down through to keep them together. And there is a lot of Vanquish tagging in this. Can you please cut it short? My wife's texting me too. So I guess, guys, once I finish this, I'm gonna leave it at the D bag tonight, and tomorrow night I have my regular live tomorrow night, don't I? So maybe Saturday we'll go at it during the day, and then with that one I'll call it. Sorry, dude, I'm watching two what? Those I think SpaceX designed this totally, man. Elon Musk had definitely something to do with this. It's freaking crazy. But I am looking forward to getting it out there on the trail and seeing how it does go. I know Tony run his. I think Tony run his last week, and he was super impressed with it. He said so. So we'll see how it fares, because you know me, guys. I was super excited building the VS4-10 Pro. Took it out to the trails and freaking sold it after. I think I run it like maybe 3-4 times. Maybe I should have give it a bit more of a chance, but it annoyed the happiness out of me. Just like this transmission was doing a few minutes ago. But once we finally get that cover on, then we're good to go. So this one, what does this one say? Set flush with case. Install 3.5 millimeters set screws. Set flush with case. A single position is used. Tighten set screws to hold shaft arm in position. I don't understand this part. No. So I'm just gonna set and flush for now. Set screws flush with case if single position is used. Tighten set screws to hold shaft arm in position. Also, maybe if you only want it to be in one position, then you put the set screws down further to lock it in place, I guess. I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna set them flush with the plastic to see what happens. I need a drink after watching this. Tell me about it, man. It's like freaking crazy. Everything went together, no problem. Again, even after I got that cover on again. The features seem to be working fine. This flaps it in between the back and front, and then this one's your dig. So it seems to be working. The ring seems to be working okay. Oy, oy, oy. Brass pin, prison, okay. Anything else is D-bag. We gotta do the same again, another one of these covers. So I guess that's what they are. They're just dust covers, or I don't know if they're waterproof. It's just like a rubber, just like a little rubber gasket. So I guess it could be waterproof, but not. I guess maybe not because it's slot in the middle. I guess it would be more just dust proof or something. Oh, no. Seems like an awful lot of extra parts in this thing, man. So I don't know. Also, you've different caps. So you can have a cap that says VFD. A cap that says dig. I'm sure these probably going somewhere. And there's one here. So go. Oh, I guess if you ever remove your dig and remove the stuff, then this is the caps that fill that in solid. Oh, so that's a good thing. And then, as I said, this one you could put up here instead of the one that I put on it. The screw locks shifter is set flush. Sounds like, yeah, no, well, it's hard to know, Keegan, because that's what I thought. But then the shifter moves. I'll show you in a second once I screw this in. So that's the way I was interpreting it from the instructions. That if I set that flush, then that was it. But I'll show you now. I have the set screw set flush as is. I have them set flush, and it actually moves side to side. So it does move in order to engage. You can, if I spin this, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it engage or not. Alright, see, once engaged, it went down further, and then you can take it up. Oh, wow. And then I think if you put the set screws, I think if you put them set screws down deeper, it'll lock that in position so that you can't actually like switch it. Let me see once it actually grips in there or something. There you go. And the same with the dig side. Right now it moves. If you put the set screws down, I think then that locks it in position. But I was getting the same as you, Keegan, where if you set them like reading the instruction, if you set them flush, it looks like this is crazy. I ordered a voucher at the start of June and it arrived today. Longest period I've ever had to wait. Gee, that is insane, man. Yeah, the versatile transmission. My off-road 3S, right on, McMaster. Nice for trail fixes too. All right, guys. So I am going to leave it at that. I don't know if I'll do a live tomorrow during the day, or will I do it on Saturday because I have my regular live tomorrow night. So next thing will be just to screw this bad boy in place. I'm sure these two holes just line up, so it's actually not much to screw it in place. Couple of screws, put it in place, and then we'll do the shocks and we'll do the links. And so the next video maybe we'll do it Saturday during the day because then I'll have a longer period of time and we can get it just wrapped up and done. So everybody, thank you very much for taking the time to stop in with me. I really appreciate it. All the ones that's hung out. So I'll see you tonight on the tanks. Really appreciate the support, guys. Actually, let me just turn the camera really quick so I can actually say goodbye to you properly. There we go. That's better. I can actually say cheerio and thank you very much. It really means a lot to me, guys, that you do stop in and out to the chats. I really appreciate it. Even Xavier stopping in from Belgium at this time of night. Really, really does mean a lot, guys. Thank you very much. And I really appreciate all the support. So have a good one, guys.